Hey, welcome to the channel. David Jones here with 214 Consultants. And today we're going to discuss two different scenarios that happen in sales. One that I just did in my own company this week that made me about $7,000 for 1 hour's worth of time. And another one from years ago, a former business I had, a partner who went on a different sales strategy that ultimately ended up closing his business almost overnight. So we're going to discuss those in this video. For those of you who don't know me, I'm the founder of 214 Consultants. Over the last 21 years, I've launched 8 businesses. I still actively manage 4 of them. And although I do a lot of work for the government, I like to take my knowledge, experience, and failures, honestly, over that time, to be able to give back to entrepreneurs like you to make your business more profitable. So stick with us through here. Reach out if you have any questions. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and become a member so you can see more content like this coming up in the future. All right, stay profitable. We'll catch you on the next one. And it's really about what's moving the needle for your company towards profitability. And if you're pre-revenue, like just in the concept phase, what have you done this week to take steps to get yourself profitable or to earn your first revenue? And 2, if you're an existing company, what are you doing to increase your profitability or increase your revenue, at least in order to go through. Some of the businesses that I do own are in the self-storage industry. And I did want to bring up an idea or concept really of, what I'm doing just with my own businesses that really help add profitability, to the bottom line. And ironically, it was my newest business partner that brought something up in a meeting last week. And he said, "Hey, when's the last time that we did rent increases for this one facility?" And we look back in the software and we're like, oh, shoot, it's been at least like 9 months to a year for some of these people. So he suggested, doing a rent increase. In this first one, I'm just saying, 1 hour of my time is going to create $6,900 in profit for the year. And to the business itself, it actually adds $98,000 of value to the business entity itself if I were to sell it. And that's because of cap rates and the way that commercial businesses are actually valued. So I'm not going to get into that in this discussion, but I will have videos on that later on too. But so this is literally just me here showing the envelopes that I'm about to mail out. And this was me in, elapsed time here going through stuff in the envelopes and, basically saying that, I'm more than happy to sit here and stuff envelopes to make an extra $7,000 a year. It's a simple thing that I can do. And it's all straight profit because all the overhead's already paid. And then my wife jumps in to help me out to help finish it up so I can help get the kids to bed. But yeah, so that's just one thing that I've done, myself this week to try to add value to one of my businesses. And another story was one from years ago when I owned a logistics company. We had partnered with somebody out of state that was running their own logistics business. And he decided that he only wanted to focus on the logistics and wanted to sub out the sales side of the house. So he found the sales group that worked in his industry that had a really good track record of sales, and they started to take over the sales for him. And at first, everything looked great on the surface. His revenue for the fees that he was able to charge for the transportation on the logistics side started to go up. But he lost margins because obviously now he's paying sales commissions as well. What ended up happening and what ended up being the death of his business was that sales company, based on the way that they wrote their sales contracts, they owned the customers. So once they figured out that all they needed to do was add a logistics component to their business, they literally took all of his customers that they signed up while they were working for him and kept them and just moved them into their own logistics arm. And basically, his company went upside down overnight. He lost, I think, more than half his accounts or something like that. And it totally destroyed his business. So again, the concept here is to, understand that sales is the lifeblood of any business out there. And it's your job as an owner and an entrepreneur to own that process. That doesn't mean that you can't sub out marketing or do some other things, but ultimately you're the one in control. And that's really what you have to take home from all of this stuff. You can't relinquish that control. And if you are going to do it, make sure that you do it in a way that protects your business. So that way somebody just can't come and turn around and snatch a rug out from under you and your business dissolves overnight and all your profit dissolves overnight. So again, just ask yourself here, what are you doing in your business this week, right now, to increase the profitability of the business? And what are you really just doing that you know is just bullshit? And it's just fluff type things that fill your day and really don't amount to anything. So at the end of the day, you're telling yourself, oh, I was really busy, but did you really accomplish anything that moves the needle in your business? One of my clients and I were just talking about that, and we're all guilty of it. I do it every single day. I catch myself veering off, chasing down, looking into some software or something else, and then I'm like, oh shit, I haven't done the tasks I actually have to do for today that are actually going to make me money. So 80% of your time should really be focused on your sales, your growth, and what's going on, and the other 20% is that back end admin, streamlining processes and whatnot. So focus on your business, focus on the growth, focus on sales, own it, control it, no excuses. Go out there, be profitable, and I hope to catch you on the next one. Take care, everyone.